Assalamualaikum and hi. In this video, me and my team will present about a contribution of social environmental organization in supporting sustainable tourism. This is my group members. The first one is me, Irfa binti Shahrim, with registration number 1018. The next one is Haikal bin Zulkifli, with registration number 1008. For the contribution of social environmental organization, we have been chosen to present about UNESCO. Next is the introduction about UNESCO. UNESCO, or the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, is a specialized agency of the United Nations (UN) aimed at promoting world peace and security through international cooperation in education, art, science and culture. UNESCO works to create the condition for dialogue among civilizations, cultures and peoples based upon respect for commonly shared values. It is through this dialogue that the world can achieve global visions of sustainable development encompassing all observance of human rights, mutual respect, and the alleviation of poverty, all of which are at the heart of UNESCO missions and activities. Next, the background of UNESCO. UNESCO was born on 16 November 1945. UNESCO has 195 members and 8 associate members, and it's governed by the General Conference and the Executive Board. The Secretariat, headed by the Director General, implements the decision of these two bodies. The organization has more than 50 field offices around the world, and its headquarters are located in Paris. Next slide is about the contribution of UNESCO. As you can see, I have found this article in the UNESCO website. The UNESCO contribute to sustainable cultural tourism development into smart culture tour living laboratories. The Smart Culture Tour has the overarching aim to develop sustainable cultural tourism in Europe. The project is being coordinated and implemented by the UNESCO. The program focusing on the importance and safeguarding of the community's cultural resource while promoting sustainable development through appropriate tourism management. Next article, UNESCO supports sustainable heritage and tourism management in the Caribbean. The goal is to enhance the skills of professional, site managers, and local communities in managing tourism in natural and cultural heritage sites. Tourism is not only a vital source of revenue for the region, but also a challenge for the management of Caribbean World Heritage Sites. Therefore, in order to invest in lasting, inclusive, and sustainable growth in the Caribbean, it is essential to develop and implement sustainable tourism strategies. Next is the impact UNESCO to sustainable tourism. As you can see, this is the article that I found in UNESCO website. UNESCO held a program of how recycling waste has benefited the local communities. They made a conference about the recycling waste, and the impact will protecting the environment, natural resource and wildlife. It is also providing socio-economic benefit for communities who live in tourist destination. It also can conserving cultural heritage. It can creating inclusive and accessible tourist opportunities, and also bringing tourists and local community together for mutual benefits. And that is all from me. I will pass to the next presenter, who is Haikal.
Now I will present about the problem in Africa. First of all, they're facing the need for public transport. This happened because it relates to the second point, which is the means of population growth. At Africa, they have grown many populations, so they need public transport for their movement to another place. But at Africa, they don't have many transportation, so this is one of the problem that Africa face from last year until now. And this is impact UNESCO to sustainable tourism in Africa. As you can see, the travel pledge aims to promote the sustainable travel, community resilience, heritage conservation globally. That's their target to promote the tourism in Africa. By signing the pledge, properties publicly commit to actions that will reduce the environmental impact of their business, raising awareness to travelers and helping them make more sustainable travel choice. It will further concerted engagements and actions to reduce single-use plastics, ensure waste conservation and energy saving while also ensuring a more robust community engagement. And next is example of UNESCO contribution for Malaysia. The Malaysian Education Blueprint is an ambitious agenda to foster inclusive and equitable development of education as the basis for higher economic growth, said United National Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, which is UNESCO. And this is example of UNESCO contribution for world intangible cultural heritage. UNESCO inscribes 47 elements. It creates a dedicated instrument, the Convention for the Safeguarding of the Intangible Cultural Heritage, ratified by 180 states, which has already allowed for inscription of more than 600 elements through the world. And that's all from us. Thank you.